So how does effortless meditation differ from other practices then? I sometimes compare it to mindfulness. So there's a lot of talk about mindfulness and a lot of interest in mindfulness at the moment. And I think there's two parts to mindfulness. One is the mindfulness practices, so where we're practicing to be mindful. So some examples of that, I guess, might be a body scan or observing a flower or something in nature, or the exercise you do where you eat a raisin or eat a piece of chocolate. And so we're being mindful in that moment, in that exercise, and it's helping us to, it's practicing being mindful in the rest of life then. So I think there's those practices. And then in mindfulness as well, I think there's a mindfulness meditation. And I think often that's lost in a lot of the talk of mindfulness. And it's that's similar to the practice that I teach. I think in the mindfulness practices, or the mindfulness meditation I've come across, often a breath practice is used, and the practice I teach is a mantra practice, so there's a difference in that too. But I think the reason for meditation, the benefits of the practice, both the mindfulness meditation and the effortless meditation, I think are very similar. So what other things might you've experienced that it differs from? I guess there's guided meditation. It's not a guided meditation. This is intended to be a practice that you can do wherever you are, without anything. So you don't need any CDs or DVDs. You don't need me. You don't need a teacher. You don't need your phone with something on it and your earphones. It's just a practice that you do alone, or you can do alone, and you don't need any resources for. So it's not a guided meditation. It's space in which you can guide yourself in meditation, I guess. It's also not a visualization. So lots of people have experienced visualization type meditations at the end of a yoga practice, for example. And there's benefits in all of these practices. I think the effortless meditation practice is different from a guided or a visualization. I think because we're listening, they can sometimes keep us quite conscious or quite shallow in our subconscious. And what the intention of the effortless meditation practice is to drop us deeper than that. So get past the senses, get past the conscious mind. And so it's different in that sense. I think the main thing that makes it different is it's different from what we've been told all of our lives. So this idea of effortless, it's not about trying, it's not about striving, it's not about doing, it's not about goals, it's not about measures of success. It's about effortless. So notice when you're doing the practice and you're thinking to yourself, I can't focus on the mantra, or I must concentrate harder. It's not about those things. It's about getting out of our own way quite often, so this natural process can happen. So it's not about trying harder. It's often about trying less hard. It's about getting out of our own way. So you're your own teacher, and we just help you. As your teacher, I just help you to get out of your own way.